Hello traders, Kieran here. Today we're going to have a look at the FTMO Funded Trader Program. Now if you're not familiar with what a Funded Trader Program is, it's essentially a program whereby you can apply to trade real money for another company and you will receive a profit share if you're successful. Now the way this usually works is you have to pass an evaluation first to prove that you are a profitable trader, and then once you have gone through the evaluation steps, the company will then give you a funded account with some risk parameters which you have to adhere to, but any profits you make you will share with that company. So there are a few companies in the space at the moment offering these types of programs. All of the links are in the description below. I can tell you about FTMO, Top Step Trader, Top Step FX, the Fibers, One Up Trader. These programs are offering the same type of thing. They're all offering you a funded account, but the risk parameters, the profit shares, the details within the terms and conditions are all slightly different. And I have videos on all of these, so you can compare to find out which program is best for you. So today we're going to look at FTMO. Now, full disclosure, I've been trading with FTMO for the last 5 or 6 months, and I actually have 2 funded accounts with them. I'll do a separate video where we'll actually go and have a look inside the accounts and at some of the tools they have that allow you to manage your account effectively. But for this video, we're going to take a look at the program specifically to have a look at how you actually achieve that funded account, and when you have that funded account, how do you grow it. So to get an FTMO funded account, you have to pass a 2-stage evaluation. So let's have a look at the 2-stage evaluation. So the first thing you have to do is pass what they call the challenge. So what you have to do is choose a challenge that you want to take. The challenge I took was the $100,000 challenge. For this, I paid 540 euros. Now, you pay 540 euros up front. However, once you get funded, FTMO will actually refund you that fee once you hit your profit target for the first time. And I can confirm they did that, exactly what they said. As soon as I had my first profitable month in the funded account, they refunded this fee for me. So the way it works is for the first stage, for the challenge phase, you pay a one-up fee. They give you a demo account from whichever broker you decide to trade with. You trade that account and you have to adhere to these risk parameters. So for the 100k account, you have to hit a target of 10k whilst avoiding a loss of 10k or a drawdown of 10k. You can only lose 5k in any one day, and 50% of all of your trading days need to be positive. The trading period for this evaluation is 30 days. However, you only need to trade 10 of those days, and if you hit your profit target before the 30 days is up and you have traded for a minimum of 10 days, you can also move to the next stage of the evaluation. So the next stage of the evaluation, once you hit that profit target whilst maintaining these risk parameters, is the verification phase. The verification phase is exactly the same as this, except your profit target is no longer 10k, it's 5k. So you also have 60 days to complete the evaluation, but again, if you hit the profit target within 10 days and have fulfilled the rest of these risk requirements, they will move you onto the funded account stage right away, so you don't have to wait and trade the full 60 days of the second phase of the evaluation. So like I said, the evaluation is 2 stages. It's the challenge for 30 days, and the evaluation for 60 days, and then once you have completed both of those, you'll move on to the funded account. So I can say that the process for the evaluation is very straightforward. As soon as you sign up for one of these challenges, they will mail you some information. They will ask you which broker you want to use. FTMO is different from other programs in as such that you can choose which broker to actually use, and they do not constrain you on which products that you can trade. So you can trade any product that any broker that you choose offers. So that opens up the capabilities of trading stocks, bonds, currencies, even crypto, which is fantastic. And I think FTMO are the only program that currently allow you to trade that wide of a selection of instruments. So that's excellent. In terms of the funded account, as soon as I got funded, they sent me some contracts to sign. I had to just fill in my details, and I also had to list all of the markets that I wanted to trade. And that was pretty much it. They sent me login details for my particular broker, for my particular platform. They give you some good tools to manage your account. You can see how you're trending in terms of your profit targets and your risk requirements. And once I had my first profitable month, I got an email from the company congratulating me, saying that they were going to refund my evaluation fee and also obviously pay out my profits as well. Now, I said at the beginning of the video, I have 2 funded accounts with FTMO, and that's one of the great things about FTMO. They let you trade multiple funded accounts. So the wording in their terms and conditions is you can have 3 funded accounts per strategy. So as far as I can tell, you can pretty much have unlimited funded accounts as long as you trade a different strategy in multiples of 3. So that's really a positive. So if you're thinking about a 100K account, trading, let's say your strategy, let's say it's a trend following strategy, you could actually trade, you could actually qualify for 3 funded accounts. So you could be trading 300K for that strategy. And of course, the loss limits, if you had a 10K loss limit, if you were trading 3 accounts, that's a 30K loss limit. That's a pretty sizable loss limit. The other great thing about FTMO is the drawdown is not a trailing drawdown. So a trailing drawdown is whereby the drawdown in your account moves up behind your profit. So as the more money you make, the higher your drawdown moves up behind that profit. So in some other programs, for example, the Fivers, they have a 4% drawdown, and that 4% drawdown will trail your profit. So at any point in your trading time, any point during your funded account, if you draw down over 4%, you lose that funded account. With FTMO, they have a hard limit on your drawdown. So the more profit you make, your drawdown does not move up behind you. So you can have much larger swings in your trading account. So some other things to consider is holding trades through news. You're allowed to hold trades through news as long as they're open already, because you can't trade 5 minutes or 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after specific news events. But like I said, if you have trades open already, it's fine. You can hold them throughout. They have an economic calendar on their site, which will tell you which events are restricted for that week. They will also send you an email every day telling you which events are restricted, and also they have Chrome notifications warning you just before these events not to trade. Like I said, 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after those events. But if you have trades open already, it's totally fine. You can hold on to those trades. In terms of closing positions, you can't hold trades through the weekend. However, you can hold them overnight, which is great. So as long as you're flat by Friday evening, usually I close my trades after the US session closes, then that's totally fine. Now let's look at the growth plan. So once you have achieved a funded account, you can then begin to grow it. And the way it works in FTMO is you need to make 10% over a 4-month period to achieve a 25% growth in your trading account. And that scales indefinitely. So no matter how big your account is, as long as you can make a 10%, they'll give you another 25% on your trading account. And of course, they will adjust your risk parameters in line with that. So that's quite good. I mean, FTMO are very fair in terms of the drawdowns and in terms of the daily drawdown, the total drawdown. So, I mean, and that's just a starting account, really. Once you start to scale in terms of going up the ladder on the growth plan, those are some pretty wide drawdowns, and they have no limit on lot sizes or maximum exposure. So you can take very large positions in your funded account. So that's definitely something to aim for. So that's pretty much all there is to the funded account program at FTMO. Like I said, I've been very happy with the dealings I've had with the company. It's definitely a legitimate scheme. They paid out my first profitable month, as I said, and I'm definitely aiming to get more and more funded accounts, trading different strategies with FTMO. So I could definitely recommend them. So if you'd like to know more about different types of funded account programs, I have videos on lots of different companies that offer it. So hit the subscribe button and I'll keep you up to date with exactly what's going on in this space. Leave a comment, like the video, and in the meantime, good luck.